Hey everyone, welcome back to day 6 of the From Zero to Tokyo journey, learning Japanese for 15 minutes a day with only ChatGPT. And today I started noticing some patterns, so yeah, hope you enjoy. All right, and we are back. Well, the problem I've come across is that apparently I've hit the limit of how much I can do in voice, so I have to start a fresh conversation, then kind of hope that it picks up where it left off. So I've just asked to go back and look at the other conversation and pick up where we left off. It does that. It's decided what it's going to teach me today. I didn't understand it because I haven't learned how to read that, if I'm going to. All right. I'll set my timer for 15 minutes. We'll get into it. Konnichiwa. I see your lesson plan. That looks really good. I don't know all of those things yet. Konnichiwa. Yes, so let's continue the lesson using voice. So I will look at the top. Okay. So I'm looking at the list of things you asked me to say. So you've said, excuse me, what is this? Do you speak English? Please speak slowly. Please say it again. I don't understand. Where is the toilet? And how much is this? I have water. There is a cat. I haven't learned all of those phrases, but I will run through the ones that I do know. So excuse me would be sumimasen. What is this? I think would be something like Koreo desu ka?
You're close. What is this in polite Japanese would be kore wa nan desu ka? That wa particle highlights what you're asking about. Keep going with the others and I'll help refine them.
Yes, koreo desu. Koreo was from, like, may I have a moment please or something, wasn't it? But anyway, we'll come back to that. I don't know how to say please speak slowly. I don't know how to say please say it again. I know how to say, like, do you speak English? I think I skipped that by accident. Okay, yeah, so do you speak English? It would be eigo hanamasu ka?
That's right.
Yeah, great.
Great. Let's reinforce what you haven't got yet. Please speak slowly is yukkuri hanashite kudasai. Please say it again is mou ichido itte kudasai. Let's build on these with a little repetition next.
Okay, straight to the new phrases. So yukkuri hanashite kudasai. Okay, so kudasai I know, that's please, so that's good. Ichido looks familiar, but I actually now that I've said that, no, I don't think we have learned that word before. Mo ichido ite kudasai. Yukkuri hanashite kudasai. Mo ichido ite kudasai. How is my pronunciation?
Your pronunciation is clear. Ichido means one time, so mo ichido is once more. You're grasping it well. Just keep practicing those phrases and they'll feel natural in no time.
Ichido makes sense because ichi is one. So do, I guess, means like time, and then mo is like once more. So that's might not be that crazy for me to try to remember now. Mo ichido. What exactly does ite sound mean? I guess it means to say. Is that somehow related to like hanemasu, which is like to speak?
Exactly. Itte is the te form of iu, which means to say or to tell. On the other hand, hanashimasu is to speak or to talk. So they're related in the sense that both deal with communication, but iu is more about saying specific things, while hanasu is broader, like conversation.
So if I say, do you speak English, should I say eigo hanashimasu ka, or should I say eigo hanasimasu ka?
You'll want to say eigo hanasemasu ka, because hanasemasu is the potential form, asking if they're able to speak English. That's the natural, polite way to ask about someone's capability.
I see. Is this a natural segue into some kind of conversation about tenses, or are we a little too soon for that?
We're not far off. What you've seen here is actually verb forms rather than tense shifts, but soon we can dive into past tense and other forms, and you'll see how it all connects.
Okay, so coming back to the two phrases we just learned, now, if what I just said earlier is true, then I should be able to remember the say it one more time, please. So, mo ichite ite kudasai.
Perfect. もう一度言ってください. Spot on. You're picking up the patterns nicely, and it'll only get easier with practice.
Okay, and then the other thing you just taught me was, sorry, what was the other phrase you just taught me? Speak more slowly, please. Was it? So with that, so I guess that one had hana in there, but it had a different use of the word. I remember connecting hana with speaking because of like a conversation blooming. I remember you saying that a couple of days ago. So, and I think the first word was like yukuri, but then I'm not 100% sure from there. It was like yukuri hana something kudasai.
You're nearly there. It's yukkuri hanashite kudasai. Hanashite is the te form of hanashimasu, which is how we make a polite request. And yes, yukkuri means slowly. You're connecting these ideas well. Keep it up.
Okay, so you've just mentioned te form for hanashimasu. So that's what we were just using as well when we said, when we asked for like, what, say it again one more time, please. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we said mo ichite. So like, is that the same te that we're talking about on the end of ichite?
Yes, exactly. That te at the end of ite is also the te form. The te form is super versatile. It's used for requests, connecting verbs, and more. So whether it's ite from iu or hanashite from hanasu, that te is key.
Right. I just realized I was misspeaking anyway. It's ichido, isn't it? It's ichido ite. So still the same pattern with te, but I was putting it on the wrong word.
You've got it now. Ichido means one time, and ite is the te form of iu. So together, mo ichido itte kudasai is please say it one more time. You're catching every detail, and that's going to help everything stick.
Okay. So, mo ichido itte kudasai, or I could also say, to mean something different, yukuri hanate kudasai?
You've almost nailed it. Just remember it's hanashite kudasai. So yukkuri hanashite kudasai means please speak slowly. You've got the structure, just a tiny tweak and you're set.
Yukkuri hanashite kudasai.
Perfect. That's exactly right. You've got both phrases down. Now that we've got them solid, we'll start weaving them into more natural practice next time.
Great. So I know that we're picking up where a different conversation left off. So can you just tell me, do you know which other phrases I've already been working on, or should I catch you up?
I've got context on what we've covered today, but if you've been practicing other specific phrases previously, feel free to catch me up. Then I can target the next steps based on what's already familiar to you.
Okay, so I will go off of memory, which could be a good test of kind of my progress already, I suppose. But maybe I'll start by trying to list what I remember, what the phrases are that I remember having learned, at least in English, and then come back and try to actually say them. So we on day one we learned a few of simple basics. So hello, konnichiwa, goodbye, sayonara. Actually, I don't think we learned that, but I knew it. We learned sumimasen for excuse me. We learned hi for yes and ie for no. I already remembered counting up until about 100 from when I was young, so that much I already knew. We've also learned where is the station, which I think was eki wa doko desu ka? We learned like, may I have a moment, please? Which I kind of don't really remember exactly, so I'll come back to that. We learned what is this, which I also don't remember exactly, but but we'll come back to that as well. We also learned a few other things that aren't coming to my mind at this moment, but maybe that's enough for the moment for you to have an idea of where we are.
That's a solid recall. You've got a good foundation, even if a few details feel fuzzy. Let's pick one or two of those you feel unsure about, and we'll refresh them before layering on anything new. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Great. In that case, just pick one of those fuzzy ones, like what is this or may I have a moment, and give it a go. I'll help sharpen it up and we'll keep rolling from there.
Now, I remember what is this? We used wa as the subject indicator, if that's the right term. But I don't remember the word for what.
The word you're after is none. So, これは何ですか means what is this? That wa indeed marks what we're talking about. Now that it's refreshed, you'll have that one in your toolkit.
Got it. So, これは何ですか? これは何ですか? And then I think that the may I have a moment please was kind of, oh sorry, like yeah, I think may I have a moment please was maybe something similar. It was like これをand then something ください.
Ah, I see what you're thinking of. May I have a moment is often expressed as ちょっといいですか? ちょっと means a little or a moment, and いい means okay. So it's like asking, is it okay for a moment? Now you've got both. Keep them in mind for next time we practice.
Yeah, that's 100% the phrase that I learned. ちょっといいですか? Do you know what I was thinking of when I said これを? Is it just これをはですか? Like, what does that mean?
When you say これを, that indicates you're treating this as the object of an action. For example, これをください means please give me this. Without a verb, これをは doesn't quite form a complete sentence. But now you can see how it fits in.
Got it. So the phrase was これをください, which was like, say if I'm looking at something on a menu and I point at it, I could say これをください. That's what that phrase was.
Exactly. これをください is a polite way to say, I'll take this or please give me this. Perfect for ordering or shopping. You've got it back in place. Well done.
Okay. これをください. Okay. We've got about a minute left. Can you quiz me on some of the other phrases I mentioned?
Let's do it. How would you say, where is the station? And after that, follow it up with a polite, excuse me.
駅はどこですか? すみません.
Spot on. That was perfect. You asked for the station and politely got attention. You've definitely locked those in. Great job today.
Give me 2 or 3 more, one at a time.
All right. First one, how do you ask someone, do you speak English? Using polite Japanese.
Yeah. 英語話しますか?
Yes, perfect. Now next one, how would you say I don't understand politely in Japanese?
I don't think I've ever learned that one. So maybe we hold off on that until tomorrow.
Fair call. We'll pick that up next time. You've done great today. Let's keep this momentum rolling next session.
ありがとう。またね。
どういたしまして。またね。楽しみにしてるよ。
Well, I understood the first 2 sentences here, not this last one. Anyway, so slightly annoying that my original conversation wouldn't let me have voice anymore. I'll have to figure out why that is, what happened there. But yeah, hopefully we can get back into a rhythm. Thanks so much again, everyone, for watching. I still don't know how to say that I don't understand because I dodged that at the end there. But it looks like I'm starting to understand a little bit more than I thought. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mata ne!